I no longer had control over my life. I completely lost control because the seizures controlled me and epilepsy became me. But I had a great doctor at Columbia Presbyterian, and he really believed that by removing what was basically a tumor, but it was a benign tumor on the right frontal lobe of the brain, and actually in itself it's pretty insignificant, but it was causing these seizures, and there was nothing was working anymore, no medication. And the surgery was initially a success. The following Tuesday, I had to go and see my doctor, and I went in with my headscarf, and I said to him, I'm fine. And he was like, well, I just need to look at the incision. And I was like, no, it's fine. And he was like, no, I really do. And he looked at it, and he said to me, he got the surgeon in, and they explained that they had to operate immediately. And I remember, because I really didn't know if I was going to live much longer, if I'm honest. I knew I had this infection. I was about to have another brain surgery within the next few hours. I mean, it was quite a critical place of just, I guess, rare faith. I don't know. And I remember feeling in that moment that there is something beyond this earth. There is something. And if I die from this process, I know that I'm going to a good place. And I went on and I had my surgeries, and I haven't had a seizure since. There's a church in Manhattan. It's in the 60s. It's an Episcopalian church, Grace Church, I believe it's called. And they had a service one night, and I was really frustrated because getting pregnant was not happening. And I remember feeling like the medications had really just done it for me. And I had been told that was a possibility anyway. The pastor stood up, and he said, somebody here is struggling to conceive. And he basically described my situation to an absolute T. I mean, I remember being utterly floored. And in that moment, I received, I don't know how to even explain it. I just lay down in the pew and just allowed God to comfort me and bring me peace and a joy. And I remember I handed all my frustrations off, and I was supposed to go up to be in the prayer team, but suddenly I was being prayed for. I had people around me praying for me, and it was an incredible moment. And I actually conceived that month. I became pregnant with Lily about that month. I live every moment for him, for Jesus. My relationship is with Jesus. Whenever I struggle, which is all the time, with 4 children and a life, with all the mess that comes with life, I close my eyes and I focus on him.